Hi friends, and welcome to this new video. I wanted to do a new series of videos called Winter Diaries, and I'm probably going to make spring diaries and summer diaries, but I wanted to make some diaries. The world has been very dark and scary lately, and it's been very hard for me to stay positive. So I've decided to make those diaries to help me focus on the little pockets of joy and pockets of peacefulness that I can find in my everyday life. And so if it's something that sounds like it could help you also, well, welcome, and let's spend some time together to help us focus on optimism and peacefulness and happiness. Thank you for joining, and let's spend a couple of days together. It's Friday night and I'm done with work. So what are we gonna do tonight? So I just got home from walking my dog. Needless to say, we had a lot of fun. And on Friday night, usually what I like to do to land and to calm the anxiety down is to journal when I feel inspired, and I haven't been feeling inspired in a while, but I also love to color. And the mystery coloring books have been very efficient. I love to color while I'm watching like an episode of The Office, for instance, and it's been my favorite activity to do on Friday nights, just to breathe and to put myself in the mood for a cozy weekend ahead. I have 2 different coloring books. I showed this one last year when I bought it, and I really like it. It's just your typical coloring book. I'm not done with it yet, but I had fun. And last summer I discovered the mystery coloring books, and the idea is that you have to match, the color to the number, and at the end you get like a full image. This one's not the best, but I'm doing a new one with much cooler colors, and I really like doing this. So I thought that we would do a little bit of this tonight, and then I'll have a nice shower, and then I think tonight we're gonna have a pizza night, which is gonna be fun. So let's hang out together for the night. How does that sound? Hope it sounds good. These are amazing. So I would highly recommend those acrylic pens or markers to do this kind of coloring. Otherwise it looks good, but not as good. Also, side note, I know that my background feels very empty. It feels empty because it is. We just moved into this new amazing apartment, and we're still figuring out what we want to do in terms of decoration. So for now, it's just a white wall. Sorry about that. Not your most aesthetic YouTuber background, but... So let's enjoy my beautiful white wall together while I'm coloring. Let's go! These are the nails of someone who is very stressed about the state of the world. I was very anxious about the state of the world right now, so please ignore them. Thank you. Do you want pizza? Mr. Pizza? Mr. Pizza? C'est pas cuit. C'est pas cuit. Mais mon chat, on peut pas manger ça, c'est pas cuit. Non. C'est totalement cru. Oh.
On va la remettre.
Allez. Hey, it's me, Mathilde from the future. Okay, so I filmed our Saturday morning, as you just saw. We watched Fast and Furious while my boyfriend was building a Civic, and we had like the best Saturday morning ever until we had a chat while we were eating lunch, and we have decided that it was the perfect time for us to get our first aquarium. And I did not film the whole process of going to the store. We went to a couple of stores, and I did not film the whole process of figuring out what would be the right size and of tank and what kind of fish we wanted. It was a whole thing, okay? And I didn't film it. What I did film is the whole process of making the aquarium, building the aquarium. I don't know what the right term is. So I've been thinking about getting an aquarium for years now because my dad is very passionate about it, and I grew up having aquariums around the house when I was a kid. So I've always wanted to have my own aquarium with my own fish, and I've been dreaming of having fish for a while. But living in small apartments, I didn't have space to realize and to make this project happen. But now we just moved into a bigger apartment and we have room in our office for a tank. So that's what we did on Saturday afternoon. So I'm gonna leave you with the footage of us building the aquarium, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Isn't it great? I'm so happy we now have an aquarium in our office. It's empty for now. We have to wait till we put fish inside of the tank. But we have plants, and I'm gonna add some decoration inside of the tank. Right now we only have the plants, but I'm so excited to see what we're gonna do with it, and I'm so excited to add fish because it's what it's all about, really. So yeah, this was our little Saturday adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. And now I'm leaving you with the footage of a nice afternoon I had with friends who came over to watch the new season of Brigerton with me. But because this is the magic of cinema, for you it's going to be in a few seconds. For me it's in a couple of days. So enjoy. We're making crêpes today. Brigerton season 4 just came out, and I invited some friends over to watch. Oh, hello. I don't know if you can see my dog, but he just jumped on the chair next to me. I don't know if you can see. Anyway, two friends are coming over to watch Brigerton's new season at home, and at the end of January, beginning of February in France, we celebrate what we call la Chandeleur, which is just French people eating crêpes. So I thought that we would watch Brigerton and have like a viewing party while eating crêpes and drinking tea. I found a nice recipe online, and what kind of French person would I be if I did not share this recipe with you so that you can try at home and make typical French crêpes. Tommy, excuse-moi, qu'est-ce que tu fais? C'est pas pour toi ça. And while I am waiting for my friends to arrive, I also wanted to give you a little update on the aquarium. It's actually doing very well. I added a little pirate ship in here because I thought that it was a bit empty on the right. We do have to wait one more week before we put some fish inside of it. And I do plan on making an entire video dedicating on making an aquarium for the first time, what are the steps you need to follow, because when I started doing it, I was a bit lost, so I think maybe this could help. But in the meantime, the quality of the water is very good. We've been testing it the last couple of weeks, and everything is going very well so far. So I'm just so excited to be able to put some fish inside of it and to be able to see them thrive in this environment that I created for them. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, but for now, everything's fine. Talk about this first part of Brigerton season 4. What was that? We were watching it, and then at some point my boyfriend came over and was like, okay, so how is the new season so far? And we had just finished episode 3, and we were like, well, it's fine, it's slow, like it's a slow start, and it's also infuriating how blind he is. And I'm not gonna spoil anything, don't worry, I'm not gonna give you any spoilers, but we were like, this was our face the whole first part until the end of the last episode. Like the last 20 minutes of the 4th episode, we're like, so that was great. And of course we made plans to watch the second part together, so stay tuned for that. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. And in the next few weeks I'm gonna go get my new fish, and I'm going to Brittany for a couple of days, so I'm gonna bring my camera with me so that I can continue doing those winter diaries. My idea with those vlogs is really to show as much authenticity as possible, and I want to show what real life is like for me as a 20-something French woman having a 9 to 5 and just having fun filming my life. And it's just, I'm so sick of seeing fake all around the internet, and I'm so sick of, you know, influencers selling you this fantasy of expensive life and expensive living, and I just wanted to show a little bit more about what real life looks like for most of us. And this is what I want to do because it's what makes me feel good right now. And when I look outside the window and I see what's happening all over the world right now, I just need to connect with people more. And I feel like by showing what real life looks like, it's my way of connecting with people. So if that sounds interesting to you and if you want to follow along, please join this channel. And in the meantime, thank you for clicking on this video, and I will see you very soon.